All right. We recording? Is this working? Okay. So I've been playing ARPGs, okay? I've been playing actual ARPGs, all right? Some real, not casual games, okay? Not casual ARPGs like Path of Exile or Diablo 3 or whatever. Okay? Real actual ARPGs. Playing Grim Dawn, I was playing Titan Quest. I keep switching back between these. I played Grim Dawn months ago on a live stream, and then I just didn't play it again. Not even off stream. Not even off. I just didn't do it. But I went back, and I made a new character, and I played it for a while. I've tried different stuff out. The shaman is the best, and I made a soldier and a rogue and a thing that's both of those things, because there's you can use two classes, and it kind of sucks compared to the other class, but whatever. Okay, I'm going with an on-hit build, physical damage or pierce damage or whatever. It's just so very different playing a melee build in this game and in Titan Quest compared to Path of Exile. Because if you don't know about this, Path of Exile is a really casual game, okay? Where even if you play melee, all of your attacks are going to smash all around you or way in front of you constantly. Not an ability. Okay, not a special ability where you smash something, the ground shoots forward or something. No, your default attacks that you spam constantly and you don't run out of mana or whatever you use, you just spam it constantly and shoot everything around you. You might wonder how it's even melee. I don't know, it just counts as melee. Okay, that's what it's like playing melee. Okay, any kind of melee character in Path of Exile. I think Path of Exile 2 is probably pretty similar. In fact, I've seen a spear build where they're just shooting lightning everywhere and destroying everything with Grim Dawn. When I'm using the ability that replaces, the default attack, I have to actually walk forward and hit things. Sometimes I'm swinging my sword around, okay? And I'm killing things. My character's dual wielding. But then I kill everything and there's a guy shooting at me just slightly past me, and my sword doesn't reach him, and I'm just swinging at nothing, and I don't even understand. What? How? I'm not hitting him? I'm not shooting an energy beam across the planet to hit him? I can't kill everything that's not even on the screen when I'm swinging melee weapons? I have to walk forward just, slightly and hit him with a weapon because I'm playing a melee character. Alright? That's how it works. If you want to use something like Force Wave, it actually has a cooldown. It uses a cooldown. You don't get to just spam it and shoot it constantly. It's crazy. Okay? It's so hardcore, I have to make my character breathe or else he gets killed. Do you understand? It's a Blade Master. He's a Blade Master. He gets killed so easily. So easily. I have to keep pressing an ability that I had to put points into, so he breathes and heals a little bit, so he can try to heal through the damage, or else he gets killed. And he has to also, sometimes he also has to drink a potion in between that. And there's a cooldown on him breathing. It's a cooldown on him breathing. That's how hardcore it is, dude. I have to make the character breathe to heal. I had to put points into it to make the healing better, okay? Which then forces you to dual wield. He breathes better if he dual wields. So you have to dual wield. You can't use a two-handed weapon, not for the Blade Master, else you don't get the extra healing. You're just gonna get killed faster. It's brutal. And then of course you can't use the on-hit abilities, the attacks that are dual wielding and the rogue thing, Nightblade. So at that point you wouldn't be playing a Blade Master, and they have a small percentage chance of activating when you attack. Titan Quest. Do you know what happens in Titan Quest? Okay, first of all, Path of Exile, when you start playing the barbarian character, or whatever it is, who cares? Who cares? You pick up a blunt weapon, and you pick up an ability, and it is a strike ability, but, and eventually you're just gonna put it on, hitting 20 things at once or whatever, and an ancestral kind of thing that goes further, and you'll extend your reach, and eventually it won't really be a strike ability. But okay, whatever. At the start, it's a strike ability. And it just stuns them on the third attack or something. That's it. It just does that. Maybe it's a support gem and the ability just increases stun duration or something. I can't remember. The point is, you stun things. That's it. End of story. You get to do it. In Titan Quest, if you play the defense, class or whatever, or you pick it as a second class, right? In Titan Quest, if you play the defense class, okay, you put a point into the stun ability, and it has a 5% chance of activating when you attack something. Of stunning them for 1 second. And if you put a second point into it, it's still just a 5% chance of happening. It just goes up to like 1 or 1.5 or something. It just slightly increases the duration of the stun. You still only have a 5% chance of stunning something. A 5% chance when you hit them of stunning something. You might not actually stun something when you're fighting it because it's a 5% chance. They have abilities with like a minute cooldown, 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Maybe it goes down to 58 when you put a point in it. They have things with long cooldowns, and putting points in it doesn't even decrease the cooldown, so you have to go put more points in the tree for the class or whatever, right? Like defense. And then you can unlock the other thing that you can upgrade that reduces the cooldown. That's all it does. It just reduces the cooldown, which means you didn't put points into making it stronger, so it's not going to be very strong. You have to do both. It's separate. There's 3 different things just to reduce the cooldown and make it hit harder. And whatever else, it's ridiculous. And in not just Grim Dawn, but Titan Quest, some classes don't even have an ability that replaces a default attack. You just don't get anything. You just don't get anything. Fuck you. And you can pick a second class and get something that maybe goes, all right with your first class. And then you can put points into that and upgrading it. But otherwise, you just don't get a special default attack. You just use a normal attack. You just use a normal attack. You just swing your weapon at them. That's it. Nothing else. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Path of Exile. Everybody gets all these different abilities to replace their default attack. Everything can just replace the default attack. You just hold down the button, you just keep doing it, and they just keep smashing constantly and shooting things all over the fucking screen constantly. When you're playing a melee character, when you're playing a mage, it's the same thing. You're just constantly shooting some ability out. It's all just range, dude. You're playing a guy with an automatic rifle that never runs out of ammo. If people run out of mana, they get upset from spamming their ability constantly. They get upset when the thing doesn't keep shooting out for them. And they say it's broken, and that the game needs to be easier, because they had to drink a mana potion that refills by itself. Anyway, they have an infinite mana potion. It refills over time, or when they kill a few things, they're like, well, I don't want to have to press the mana potion button. That's too hard. Oh, it's so difficult. Oh, my hardcore ARPG is too difficult. Please don't make me drink a mana potion when I'm leveling. Oh, goodness. And you can just put a gem on to make it use life or something that regenerates constantly. And you get energy shield if you're playing a mage. So what's the point? There's no negative to playing a mage because you just get tons of energy shield instead of tons of life. And evasion and armor, and there's all these things. You know what mages get in Titan Quest and Grim Dawn? They get fucked. That's what they get. Fuck you. That's what you get for playing an intelligence build, okay, and needing a bunch of energy to shoot your abilities constantly. You get fucked, okay? You don't get a bunch of evasion, you don't get a bunch of energy shield, you don't get a bunch of armor. Fuck you. You're playing a mage. Fuck you. You better kill before they get you because you're playing a mage, baby. Okay, that's it. If you're playing some kind of dexterity bullshit, okay, you have like parry or block or evasion or something. Strength, okay, you got more health or whatever. And you can use heavier armor. But if you're playing a mage, fuck you. Okay, you better be using your mana. You better be shooting them. Because you're getting fucked if you don't. In Path of Exile, oh, I'm playing a mage wearing little magical robes. Oh no, please don't let them hurt me when they hit me. Oh no, I need a magic shield that regenerates constantly. And somehow they can be tankier than a fucking character putting a bunch of points in health and armor. Because they have all the energy shield on top of their health, and then they also might have some armor evasion or whatever. Path of Exile is a casual ARPG, okay, for casuals, okay? Sweet little babies play that, okay? And yet you have grown men playing it and acting like it's hardcore. Toddlers play Path of Exile. But anyway, it's not even really funny. It's so hot in here, dude. Holy shit. I don't have air conditioner. It's summer. I should probably... I also played Torchlight Infinite. Recommended to somebody who was on the stream when I was playing Grim Dawn. And then, of course, he didn't know how shitty it was. He was kind of disappointed. He didn't know. Torchlight, that's a good fantasy ARPG on it. Oh. And he's like, why is there just robots? Why is it sci-fi? Why are there anime girls and there's cat women everywhere and it's a gacha game? What? Yeah. They sold it to a different country. It's not the same game at this point. It's a pay-to-win gacha game. You have like pets, pack spirits or whatever. I might do a full review on it, but anyway, you have battle pets and you have like drop things, okay, for loot, basically. They're both active at this point. They changed it, so both of them work constantly. And if you pay for whatever season pass, then during the season, it'll automatically switch the drop things. So if you're doing different content where it's applicable, then it'll switch for you so you don't have to do it, right? Maybe forget about it. Just automatically. So you have to pay to gamble for the pets that'll be better for whatever your character is in combat, the battle pets. And you have to pay for all the different pets that increase your drop rate. Not just for the normal game, okay? But for all the different mechanics. It's sort of like Path of Exile. You know, there's different mechanics they add with every different season or whatever, or league or whatever you want to call it, okay. You know, there's different mechanics they add with every season. And then there's a bunch of them, and there's a chance of it appearing on your map or whatever, and you can do it, and then you can put points into it to increase the chance of it happening and whatever. So if you want to do a bunch of those, you have to try to get all those summons, right? All those pack spirits. So you get way better drop rates and rarity and everything, and you get double of things or whatever, triple or just bullshit. And it's not just that you pay real money, okay? You have to gamble for these things, okay? Frankly, you really actually have to spend money to gamble for this. You need to actually get a bunch of copies of these characters to upgrade them completely. So you need like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or something. The first one to get it, and then the extra copies to upgrade it. You could spend hundreds or thousands of dollars, possibly tens of thousands of dollars. I haven't seen anybody do a breakdown of how much it would cost because not a lot of people play it at this point, and you only ever see people getting paid to play it, basically. When there's a new season. And they say, hey guys, wow, this is pretty fun. Oh, here's my link down below. Oh, I might even keep playing it after they finish, but they don't. They stop playing as soon as they stop getting paid for it. Okay, the link's down below. Sponsored, advertise. Oh, guys, wow, I'm really having fun this season. I'm not going to play it after this for free. I'm going to go back to a different game. But wow, guys, you should really play this gambling game. Wow, it's so much fun. And it's very easy. Okay, if you're wondering where I was going with it, I didn't have the pay-to-win stuff. I didn't have the pay-to-win pack spirits and everything. And it was still so easy, not just doing the campaign, but the in-game. You have to fight the same bosses. You go on the map and clear it 6 times, and then you fight the boss, and then you go to a higher difficulty, and then you fight on the map again 6 times and fight the boss, and then fight on another map 6 times and fight the boss. There's different bosses, right? And then you unlock a higher difficulty, and you keep doing that. So you have to do one thing, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and it's so easy. It's just time. You just spend time doing it. I got bored. I stopped playing it because I was just so bored. I couldn't force myself to keep doing it. So I played Grim Dawn, and I played Titan Quest. And it's very different. You can even miss things. You have to like look around the map. It's not like randomly generated procedural whatever maps where you're just going through it, whatever, going A to B or whatever. You know, you just go around, explore, and kill everything. And then you go to the next area. It's like a big world. It's... I have to actually walk up to something if I want to hit it with a melee weapon. I have to be in melee range, to use a melee weapon. It's crazy. Anyway, I just want to say, you should probably try playing, Grim Dawn and Titan Quest. It's older, of course, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, that's it. ARPGs.